Alright. I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna play an actual a game that's alright. An alright game. Hold on. But jeez, I put in my refund thing for Red Dead 2 because fuck that game. Fuck that game and Rockstar. All of them and their shitty assholes. They probably don't wipe. They do wipe it with fucking gaming code and then they put that into their fucking wallets. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. I'm gonna be an old man now in space. Loading my textures. Don't do me like the fucking terrible people at Rockstar and Red Dead do. Obsidian. Alright. What was I gonna do last time I was here? I've been rattled so hard that I just don't know anymore. I gotta go to the Hope's docking bay and land it next to this asteroid. It's not even that far. Just a hip, a skip, and a jump.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's going to happen if I skip the Hope? Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Yes. What was I doing again? What's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2.
Oh, goodness.
Or the Sun.
Oh, goodness. Alright, that's all for now.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
Yes.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
What is up with it? What's this with this collision? I'm not even pressing anything. Hold on. I wonder if that's faster than fucking. It's not a collision thing, it's my skip jump, because I think I can. Oh, fucking no. Get me the fuck out of the. Get me out to the Hope. I'm just an old man skipping around my ship. Vic. Look at Pravats. Let's go. Going under the Hope. Oh, Jesus. Loading my textures. I know this is the first time I've been here. Vic, how you doing, friend? What the fuck? There's people over there? I've seen them walking. Let's see again. Let's get a look around this here beauty. I don't know what this is. An entrance bay, maybe for ships. Just look around. It's always so dark in space. It's hard to light space up. There's a lot of space in space. You can't just light the whole place up. Alright. I wish they would fucking make a new Star Wars just like this fucking. Just the new Knights of the Old Republic, just like how they did this one, honestly. Except actual Knights of the Old Republic. Without any cut content. Sith Lords fucking. You know, mod edition or whatever. Oh, goodness.
You hear about Edgewater? Damn pirates are screwing us all.
I didn't hear about Edgewater, no. I'm gonna save really quick. I don't know why these guys aren't talking or hurting or nothing. But let's patch. Status. What's power status? Last sport engines, blah blah blah. What's maintenance status? Nah, it's a bunch of short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Microwave clock has stopped. It's stuck on high power mode. It stopped working entirely. Someone broke the microwave. Carbonation storage status. Huh? That's some capacity. What perks do I want now? Weapon sway. Fucking. Next ability kill. Carry capacity. Movement speed during bullshit. Companion revive. Headshot kills. Damage while under 25. I'm just gonna get the fucking carry weight. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a good goddamn about perks in this game. In this dark, dark game. It's so dark over here. Is there anything I can loot? Let me get this glare from the green to see if I can fucking see anything. I mean, it's not like I like the atmosphere. It's nice. It's space. That's some space. Goddamn, boy. Alright, fella. What do you want to talk about? Quince and Dunk.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know.
Yeah, for real.
You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk
Fuck
outside.
off, Artemis. Don't fuck with me. Lie. Wait, even though I have fucking a good lie ability, I guess I don't have fucking whoever with me. Anyways. Engineer, science, they sent him to extract a few samples from you. Your frozen cargo, it's gross. Set to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit.
Yes.
Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight.
That's very true.
They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for offering me uniforms. The whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've ever been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Shut the fuck up, dude! Ah, damn it, I'm just so sick of today. Did I have to steal it? I thought he offered me armor for free. I thought he offered me free armor. This has to be the free armor, alright. It's the only armor in here.
You're a deft hand with a magnet.
Shut the hell up. Alright, where is it? This is a custom suit. I've already talked to him and all that good stuff. I'm just gonna save. Unauthorized message exchange. Just had a frightening epiphany. I just realized that we'll all be nearing our 50s when we arrive at the Holocaust. Our Lucas, when they wake him up, he'll still be 6. I feel as though time is being stolen. He'll work on a ship when the pair graduates. We'll see him again. I hope so. Oh, goddamn. I made an audio transcript. You'll get used to it. Or you'll starve. Up to you. Where's that iconoclast armor? What do you got for me, Terminal? Automated audio transcript. I was going to ask you the same damn thing. The engine just braced. Who hit the brakes? Okay. We'll deal with that problem when it comes to now. Frank, see that the fuel as he zooms and gets us back to skip the space a lot across. Razzy's saying it's gonna take us 26 years to get the Holocron if we can't spin up the skip drive. Anyway, I can carve this up. Somebody's gonna stop. Back home, I saw folks lose their minds, going hungry for a few weeks a week, and we ain't gonna last bloody month if we don't figure out something soon from starving to death. What the hell? I'll take it. I'll just take this shit. No one gives a fuck. What's back there?
You error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is
Error.
false.
Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Goodbye.
A busy worker is a happy worker.
It's true. Wait a fucking minute. Is there a way I can get up there? Oh, fuck it. I'm going through. This is where it all started. This is where it took me out of. Status. Pod code. Pod removal. Removed by unknown crew member. That was me. Unknown crew. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever. Just to keep damage. The board's bottom line, disgraceful.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
It's wild. Huh. Anyways. Jesus. Supposed cell death. My arch nemesis. Haunting my reattempted revival of the frozen. Don't know how much more of this I can take. People are dying from exploding cell death. That's not good. Definitely not good. Slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyways? Spacer's choice. Alright, I have no choice. I'm going in.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain?
I don't
The missing
know.
one, I take it?
Probably the. I don't know. Ada.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Comms. Patch. Oh wait. Let's see what the status is. Auxiliary and auxiliary. What are the logs? Unnecessary risk, Rizzy. It's plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And your hands picking which few you'll consume in your fucking madness. Damn it, Alexa. Find me a fucking drill. Drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it's broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Rizzy. I'll take care of it. There's just a bunch of cannibalism on this ship. It's just regular. Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Before dudes, tell me, am I really doing the right thing? To Ada, am I?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Ready to skip to the Hope then.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Nah. Skip to the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Oh my god. Are you serious? I just looked over. For fuck's sakes. How long has that been going? 18 minutes of just... It's a good thing no one watches this shit. Alright, do it, Ed. I trust you.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
I'm holding on. I wonder if I just ended the game for myself. We'll find out. I'm holding on. What the fuck's happening? It just showed up just in time. I just fixed the screen. It was weird. No, I don't know. Well, we're about to find out. I might explode and die right now. It all worked out just fine. Just like I planned.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded.
Hasn't
Perhaps you should check in on him.
responded?
Oh,
This is terrible.
I feel like I've been turned inside out.
Yeah, I'm on the Hope now.
Let's not do that again.
On the Hope. You can see my 50 minutes of me trying to stream it, but I went to play Red Dead this morning. I was like, oh, I'll look up, you know, what the graphical settings should be for someone who wants to stream it. I guess a lot of people had problems launching it and stuff, and I launched it, it was fine. And then it wouldn't launch. I was like, what the fuck? And it was because I was on DirectX 12? No, you can't help me, Itch. You can't help me. Because I've already requested a refund. So I don't blame Epic at all. I blame Rockstar for having complete shit of games. You can go see the 50 minutes of it. I have DX12. Everything else works. Red Dead had a problem. I made it work with DX12. I re-downloaded the tool to make it work so I could actually launch and stream it because it wouldn't pick up. Even if I did just a display capture, it wouldn't pick up because it wasn't on DirectX 12. And no, I had to re-download some other shit too to make it work for it, and I made it work. I troubleshooted it, everything. I made it all work. I really did. And once I got into the game, I started playing it. There was these weird little hiccups of just freezing, and I brought the stream down and I played it without it, and there were still little weird hiccups with it. And I tried to mess with some graphical settings and shit like that, but not only that, but it's just like the dead zone didn't line up on the mouse or anything. Like it was so bad. The gameplay was like nothing like how I thought, and it was all just complete trash. So I went through the trouble of finding out how to try to get a refund from fucking Epic Game, and fuck Red Dead Redemption 2. Seriously, I don't know how people think it's a good game. Did you update your GPU driver? Yes. That sounds like a lot of weird issues. Yeah, I updated all my shits. All my shit is up to date. You can watch the past streams if you want and see my frustrations. I spent an hour doing it, but it's overall, even when I got it running, regardless, it's not an enjoyable game. I heard that Red Dead 2 has better mouse controls and optimized well, so that is surprising to me. I didn't get that at all. Like, literally, like, it wouldn't center onto my screen. Like, I'd have to hold my mouse over here after a cutscene to make it, like, it didn't realize where my mouse was after the little cutscene ended. So, like, this was the dead zone for the mouse, and the screen would, like, pan differently until it would, like, slowly, after a few seconds, reset to my dead zone being here on the mouse. And it's just, like, I don't know, it felt like shit. The gameplay was not fun at all. Like, how close you are to your character and it's unadjustable was really bad. It just was not a good experience. So I've requested a refund. I made it work, alright? It's very awful, dude. I couldn't even believe it. I don't understand why people even actually, like, jerked off so much about it. Yeah, and it's just so, like, it's unimmersive. It sucks. I can't see shit. Like, when I tell you my dead zone was over here for a mouse, like, you're in a cutscene, then it's like, shoot these guys! And you're, like, trying to aim with your dead zone over here. After spending a bunch of time just to get it to fucking run on your computer, because for some reason, when you change it from Valkyrie to DirectX, it won't launch. Rockstar literally says, sorry, there's an unknown error. There's got to be something wrong with the port of Red Dead Redemption 2. If you look up right now, can't launch Red Dead Redemption 2, like, there's so many people that literally had these crazy fucking problems. Yeah, it's Vulkan or what the fuck ever. And if I switched it from that to DirectX 12, it would just crash. No, I couldn't use Vulkan, dude. I can't stream it with Vulkan. The Vulkan doesn't pick up on Streamlabs, and I'm not playing it without streaming. I'm not playing it for my own fucking enjoyment, honestly. Like, it's not enjoyable, and that's why I got the refund. Yeah, Vulkan doesn't capture. Even when I do a display capture, any kind of capture on my Streamlabs will not capture a Vulkan. What the fuck ever it is. It'll only capture DirectX 12, which is why I had to put it back on. I just hate Westerners, dude. I hate... I'm going back. This is why I came to play this, so I could stop being upset. A lot. And I figured it all out, too, dude. I got the capture card, but that's not gonna improve the quality of the game that I ended up playing. I don't like the game. Like, it's nothing like... I did it. I troubleshot it. I thought of using the capture card afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But I played it. I played it a little, and I don't like it at all. It's just... I don't understand why people enjoy it so much. They've never played a modded video game. They've never taken an Elder Scrolls and modded, or a Fallout and modded the complete shit out of it. Because that's all Red Dead Redemption 2 is a basic shitty Western game that feels like it's got a bunch of mods on it, like visual mods and animal roaming mods. They're like, oh, how revolutionary. It's not! Hold on, I'll sit in Discord so you can bitch with me about it. I should have been in Discord already. Alright, here I go. I shouldn't run.
Well, this is more of a disappointment than Fallout 76 was.
No, for real, it was very disappointing. Like, so like last night, I downloaded it and shit, and this morning I woke up and I'm like, okay, I'll look at what settings I need to stream it. And I instantly just found like people were like, oh, like, I'm having problems just launching this game. And I'm like, that's funny, I'm not having problems launching it yet. I didn't say that, but then fucking literally, like, directly after I read that, I just couldn't launch it. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I read some shit, and people are like, when I do it to DirectX 12, it won't launch anymore. When I switch it from Vulkan to DirectX 12, it doesn't launch. So I changed it to Vulkan, and it did launch. And, so anyways, I had to like go into my apps and app settings and like download like a tool in the app settings just to make like DirectX 12 like the tools work or whatever for some reason.
Yeah. It should have been something right from Microsoft's website.
And it was, yeah. And it did. It fixed the problem instantly and I was able to fucking capture it and shit. And there was just, I don't know, like there was these weird little frozen spots, and it wasn't the game that froze, it was my entire computer would freeze.
Yeah, it sounds like the driver is having serious issues with it, because there's probably like a ready driver that just came out for that.
Yeah, I mean it did, and I've already updated all my fucking shit, like.
It should have worked.
Huh?
I said it should have worked, so there's obviously something very wrong with the driver and DirectX 12 in-game.
Well, people are all just bitching about not Resident Evil, but Red Dead. They're saying it's the worst, like one of the worst PC launches ever. That's what I saw. But
oh, you use the DirectX graphics tool in Windows.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what helped it capture it. It's the only thing that would make it capture. But
it was broken.
It's the game itself was broken. But anyways, I get into the game, and it's just that it is the close over-the-shoulder bullshit. The controls are honestly very confusing. They had like a few different buttons to pick things up. Like, pick up your gun with tab, pick up your hat with F, pick up this food with E. And I'm like, what is this? And then, but it's...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm looking on this Reddit thing. It's like, RDR2 launch date issues mega threat day 3, and they're like, please use the new mega thread. So I click on that. This is day 4. Please use the new mega thread. They can't make enough. They make a new thread every single day for people with all these fucking problems with it.
Yeah, and it's just terrible. And like literally, so
no one fixed yet. No one fixed yet.
So seriously though, dude, I fixed it. I didn't fix it, but I made it work, right? I made it all work. I troubleshot the shit out of it. I searched through the Reddit posts, the mega threads, and I found out what I needed, okay? And it worked, and I streamed it. There's an hour of me unsuccessfully streaming it and then streaming it. And then like, but once I get to the story mode, it's just like the game or whatever. It's just such trash. Like it's literally like it was like when I told you like mod the shit out of this Fallout 4 for me. It's what you're getting out of Red Dead 2 is in a sense essentially. Like there's just really nice textures and graphic mods in it, and there's wildlife
really nice
mods,
animations. Yeah, there's like fucking
But like it's
basically like animation mods for the first one and graphics mods, but then it's still completely story-based, and it's like you spend a lot of time where you just have to walk around. Like, you can't run in camps, and you're in camps all the fucking time.
Well, not only that, but it's their fucking story. Like, I'm instantly introduced to Grand Theft Auto 5 You're in the snow. You've just got done with it. It isn't a crime this time.
They started.
You're
in
helping.
The snow.
Yeah, you're helping. You're someone died. You're in a Western caravan. That's what was pissing me off too. They're like in the snow. They're like, we gotta find some shelter. This and that. And like, I have no idea why they're in the fucking snow. I skipped the beginning honestly because it was fucking freezing. But
Yeah.
they're like in the snow, and I can't remember what the fuck happened in the last Red Dead, and I have no idea who those fucking people are. So I'm forced into being someone, and they're like, we gotta find a camp, and he's like, we're gonna make it. They find like a shitty house. Look, we're gonna just stay strong. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, yo, people give like people the past no credit at all. Like these people did not survive by being fucking retarded. Like they're not gonna set out in a fucking storm, and even if they are, they know how to make a fucking shelter. But
I just drink coffee. I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, like die now. Red Dead really triggered me. Just wasn't ready for all the bullshit. I don't know what the fuck just happened, so I'm writing it down because I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. It's better not be a fucking trend, or after all this, we're gonna starve anyways. Oh god. The hell is this? A flamethrower in there? I must have tried eating a bunch of these dudes. Jesus Christ. Just lucky I didn't get eaten. That's honestly a really awesome aspect about this game. People try to say it has dark humor or whatever, and I don't find a lot of things humorous. But the cannibals on the ship eating the fucking potted people, I like it. There was... Where is it? Maybe it was over here. No. There was a fucking thing to jump towards, it looked like. Maybe there's a jump quest in here I'm missing. No, I can't get up there anywhere. It's the way up. It's over here. There was like a caved in spot, I swear. Maybe it was, oh yeah, it was right here. Oh, there's stairs across from it.
Your uniform has been rated 82% clean.
Nothing but a... Messages. I will find Exile and play with him instead. I've got someone waiting for me in the pods. Elixir. This is a one-trip thing.
My quarters, Captain.
Shut the hell up. This is where I wanted to get. Now, I guess it was just an easier way to sneak down. Bunch of sprats in this. Let's see. I was just looking for food. Maybe these guys brought pancake mix or something. And this thing to set it up, because everything else seems broken. High society cigarettes. I'm finding a lot more blood around this ship. This must be the clumsy crew on the record. You know how hard it is to get blood stains on steel, huh? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. The amount of time I spend on these floors is better than a fucking promotion waiting for me. Ah, a jump quest. Power down the sentries. Thank fuck. Not the man of today. I'll need to jump. What's behind there? No. Good to know there's a jump flashed up, maybe. Don't worry, fellas, you're fine, you're fine. Here I go to check on Phineas. Hopefully he's alright. And not in any kind of danger.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Yes, please.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember.
What is that?
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine.
I hear you.
You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events.
No.
I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible?
Yes, right now.
How can I be of assistance?
Oh my god.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay, not a fucking problem, man. Get me to fucking Phineas's lab. Let me help this man.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
I will congratulate you.
Stay safe out.
I will try. I will try to be safe. So what did they do? Come in on my pad side and fucking destroy that ship? Obviously, they probably tracked my fucking ship to this location, those sons of bitches. Phineas, no! Universal Defense Logistic Office Arrest Receipt. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistics Incarceration Documentary A43.21/6. The individual has been detained at this location must appear in an official holocron court, blah blah blah. Please note that this is only a copy of the receipt.
Something looking for your friend.
Oh fuck. It hurts. That's right, cower. What do I need this? That's not the right approach for this fight. I'm not okay. fuck. Lost more than one friend. Damn, a fully charged plasma shot, you're fine. Drug addiction. Taking as many drugs as you have has turned you into an addict, making you suffer from withdrawal if you go too long without another hit. I would like to take that one, but I'm gonna fucking reject it. I don't even want any perks. Sorry, Vic, you scared me. If there was more perks, I'd be more inclined to take the whatever's. Wipe feet. I never even noticed that, I'm sorry. God damn it, Phineas, how could you let them take you? Bypass it. If you are seeing this screen, I fear two wells have been seriously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Holocron in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work, or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Elm, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Return to personal files, Phineas. First entry. The Hope made it to Holocron after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally, though, they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival isn't possible. They tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash, cellular, Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope colonists, if only corporate will authorize my request. Frankly, I don't see why I need permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the three laws of motion? Genius is not beholden in its fucking vistitudes or whatever bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope is just a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The Lord practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds. New record. Most subjects last 93 seconds. Alright. Statistically insignificant. If I experiment on the other each month, I would not make a dent. Still here, screaming, trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, psychological troll. I've got my notes with me. I have my. Now I have this lab. It's time to return to work. So he really did just, wanted to fucking save people. I was told to open a secret panel somewhere. We're about to see Phineas's house. This was his lab. Now let's see how the man lived. This is, it's a nice long hallway, honestly. It separates work from home. That's a nice window to just try to fucking... Just look into the fucking nebula. Hope you don't get hit by one of these stars flipping around. It looks like some shit's hit this window already. It's got a lot of shit's hit this window. This was where the man shit. He didn't have a... Okay, I was gonna say a shower. Dirty. Yeah, sweet Adrenal. Reminder, do not tap on the glass. Seals loose.
Great work.
And an axe and a bunch of knives. Binge force. Holy shit. Tetris America. I know it just saved for me. I'm gonna save it again. And I'm gonna tap this glass. Can't help myself.
Hello.
Wow.
Hi. It's also cooking.
How'd your coffee explosion go?
Oh, it was good. Real good. My body loves it.
Good. So, anyways, yeah, started playing Red Dead, and it was like playing a Western Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, this is just terrible.
Why didn't they just copy paste GTA 5 and then make Cowboy an asset for it, you know? Probably sounds like it would have ran better.
Well, you know, they needed to...
There are some, you know, different fixes.
Dude, it's too late. I don't care if there's other fixes. It's a 112 gig game.
Yeah,
If I want to download
it's definitely not gonna fix your problem. But there are some fixes for different issues that you're not having.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I uninstalled it. It's 112 gigs, dude.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
The thing I was reading was basically like, I posted it in the poop chat. That was from an article I was reading.
No, for real. It's
Fucked.
seriously.
They were like, after we waited for this 100 gigabyte game to decrypt, for some reason, they're encrypting their game downloads. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we gotta, first things first, make sure no one pirates this shit.
For real.
Second thing, make the game work. And then they're like, wait, we forgot the second thing.
We forgot the second part. It was just one of those experiences that I always tell you I don't want to go through, you know? I got a game, I don't want to troubleshoot it for a few hours, and then I did troubleshoot it, and I actually got it just to get disappointed by the overall gameplay.
Yeah, by the experience.
Here's a storyline where you get to be, it's basically Grand Theft Auto, like, you're a character, you get to make no decisions. Shoot stuff, pick stuff up. Shoot stuff, pick stuff up. Maybe eventually, I'm sure there's leveling in that and cosmetics, but for fuck's sakes.
I have heard that it's like you get no decisions at all in the world.
Yeah,
that
nothing.
Make any impact.
No, it's just the story. You ride around and you kill people and pick shit up.
You're a cowboy. Go kill people.
It's at least when I'm playing fucking... When I'm playing the Outer Worlds and I'm sitting here just talking to fake people and having like decisions and dialogue... For me, it's just as good as basically like watching a show, and I'm sure some people can get that out of Red Dead. I just don't enjoy that genre enough, and I want to be immersed, and I don't get immersed when you're just... Alright, there was a decision when I was like... There was a guy on the ground that I found. He like jumped on me, and I just started beating the shit out of him. It's like, X to hit him. I just started hitting the fuck out of him. No challenge or anything. And then he's on the ground. It gave me 3 decisions. Choke him, spare him, or kill him. So I was like... I was
choking him different than killing him.
I thought it was different. I thought I was going to choke him and maybe get some more information. Like, he told me everything instantly. He says, I'm going to spare you. I'm going to choke him to see if he tells me something else. And it just kills him. There was no difference. You're right, Itachi. There was no difference. It should have just said kill, release, and kill. But it didn't. And then I had to go grab a horse and settle it by pressing a button, spamming a button. You know what I'm saying? Like...
Oh, it's bucking. You really gotta settle this.
You really gotta fucking hit F to respect.
Press F to pay respect.
It's just, it was, my whole morning was honestly just a disappointment. I was outside and it was like, luckily it was like perfectly snowing and shit and it was like beautiful and I was like, thank God it's so fucking beautiful out here, man.
Right. Soon he's like... trying to get to my counter or the windowsill, and he just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, that's like Artemis.
Get high, Smitty.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison
We will be
planet.
going to a maximum security
I
prison
believe the
planet.
crew would like to speak with you to,
I like
as
these
you
cones,
humans
I gotta
put
say.
it, air some concerns.
Like what?
The cone.
Oh, yeah.
It's not as easy as just rolling a regular paper.
Well, folks, I ain't
But, like,
exactly
It's
keen
not.
on
It's
busting
very
into a
different.
prison.
easier.
But
Yeah.
riddling board
it's-
stooges with bullets
but it
does
takes
sound
longer.
like a ride and a
tagging
half.
I never got
Hold
to
on,
know
I gotta
Doc
see what my
Wells.
crew's gonna say.
We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
Can't.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
I see. Can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him. If we've any hope of saving the colony!
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
It won't.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Oh, goodness.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Oh, God. Crew, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
Thank you, Ellie.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
Terrible, but
I
alright,
think it's insane.
Felix.
But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
Is it healthy to be
I know
insane?
it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire
Sam.
plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain.
What the
Which
fuck?
leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Alright, we'll go eventually.
We gonna prepare?
We're preparing.
Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
We're gonna play it smart. We'll talk our way through it if we can.
The fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our way out, we let all those poor souls locked up in there go free.
Holy shit.
Sure, boss. You do the talking. I'll pack a few more rounds of ammo.
I will gladly. Alright, do I have any side quests? I think I've done all my, yeah. I've done every one of my side quests. Alright, now I'm ready, crew. Do I talk to you again?
Good to see you, boss.
It's not good to see you, Felix. You're my most hated crew member.
Did you tell them you can't do their quest right now? And then 5 minutes later, you're like, I can do it now.
No. I just wanted to make sure we had to prepare before we went to go and storm a fucking intergalactic prison planet.
Jeez.
They took Phineas. They took him, and I still have 2 planets to unlock, so I have, or 3 planets to unlock still, so I have hope that there's something to still happen after this. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Holocron colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter this prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Oh yeah.
Ready?
I'm ready. Would you like
Ready?
to save?
I never agreed to petting.
I would like to save. I already saved, but I'm going to save here again because you asked me so nicely.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Fuck them.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus besides the useful things you just told me?
Resident count is as follows. 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows. 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows. 0. The interior can be chilly.
Roll your
Take a
body.
scarf with you, Captain. I would also
allergic.
ask that you leave your captain's ID
You're
with
lucky
me
you're even in here.
in the event that you do not return.
I'm gonna do that before you start making me allergic.
You promise not to leave without me.
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation.
I'm sure it
Your
is.
presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
I'm sure it is.
You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Okay. What, this isn't tier 2? My mistake. I'll just, leave. The hell is it with you people, man? All places to get up. How long will this take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Well, I don't really think I will be. Well, I got no persuasion or fucking goddamn. I have every group member on my ship, but I can't use none of their abilities, I guess. Fuck. Hold on. I'm loading this shit. There's a problem here. I'm not wearing my good suit. Dialogue. Plus 10. See if that helps. Does this hat have dialogue shit? Perception. Persuade. Tech skills. Persuade. So this has 80%. Alright, let's try this again. Trying this again.
I am pleased to inform you that we have a please. The interior. I would also. Oh.
Attention.
How long will this take? Persuade. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die.
Oh.
Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock.
Oh.
Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Good.
How can I be of assistance?
Oh, no more of assistance. Let's get out of here.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Are you sure luck doesn't exist? Alright, I'm leaving. I don't have time to think of these things. I have to storm a prison planet. I'm just one old man. Tatarius. Tetristus.
Do you think you could charge a Tesla by towing it?
Is it like one of those wind-up cards from when you're a kid? You just like roll the wheels and it charges?
They have like regenerative braking, which means that the motors provide resistance to act as a generator to also slow down your car. Because every motor is a generator.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All I do know is I'm gonna fucking break it into the prison planet. I'm gonna save the fucking mad scientist that goddamn whatever saved my life.
Space life.
Saved my space life.
planted right by a flank. Now it's ours. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I read. Push on, Margat. Open go!
It's a space fight, boys.
Here I go!
Let's go left. Bardex, open fire!
Holy shit.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Waste of my time.
Nice little Archer reference or whatever. Suppressing fire.
Understood. I'll keep my head down. Looking good, soldier. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
That was terrible.
I see you now!
Oh my god, you can totally charge a Tesla by towing it.
Well, it's confirmed.
You're a deft hand with a knife pick.
Don't fucking even talk to me, Vic. You're a piece of shit. Wait a minute. I'm fleecing this prison goose for all she's worth. Then I'm gonna say finish. A list of passwords for something called a RAM. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. Today's password from the column is Akandi, A-K-A-N-D-E.
Captain.
Oh shit. read this once more. There, put it in the chat. I can't remember. Yep. So this is the labyrinth of a fucking prison plan. I like it. Alright, our descent begins.
What use does a prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
I have a plan. It's called talking my way out of fucking everything.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
So it's just basically a paintball shooting game down there if I don't have this fucking biometric ID.
Oh my god. Wow. It is more efficient to tow a Tesla with a truck and then drive the Tesla than it is to just drive the truck where it needs to go.
I'm just a guard. Hey. I got a 5% discount here. They really like me. Transition to the pavement. A new original masterpiece from the director of Agent What the Hell Ever.
This is like a bad dream I once had.
Is it? That looks Within reason, possession of anti-UDL commission. Enticing violence, random selection. What? Error. Why am I lagging? Access stored manifest. The methyl oxide canister. Shit. Social integrity throughout the pit. I recommend that chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around the support structure, dug into the crust of Tetris to maximum depth. Extends for 2 minutes. Alright. Oh, we go down, boys. We're seeing after up on me. Because I want a better look at this. Oh shit.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Wait, are those my own teammates? I shoot one by accident. Let's see where it saved this. Bring me to the pit again. Hey fellas, how you doing? Some cells and whatnot.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. This is the prison planet?
Yes. I got some people helping me, it would seem. Yeah, I gotta break out the mad scientist. Does what?
Does corporate hate you?
Actually, I have a 5% discount with them. They like me. I haven't done terrible things, yeah.
You're murdering all of their guards, though.
Well, now that doesn't. They don't know that.
Well,
I have a cloaking device on.
Oh, of course.
Come on, they can't just go somewhere without a cloaking device. I only just started shooting those people because I had friends that showed up to help me shoot them.
I did it because everyone else was.
Exactly. See? None of these guys are shooting me. They might ask me a question in a second my force field goes down, but until then... Yeah, this guy.
Are you new here? I didn't think you were
what are
hiring
you
more
doing?
staff.
Lie. I was hired to test your security procedures. Congratulations, you passed! Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh no, don't tell anyone, please.
Secret's safe with me.
Thank you.
Everyone gets one mistake, just don't do it again.
Move out of my
Whew,
way.
thank you. Fucking retards.
Fine,
Did you just talk on shift?
Unseal the goddamn door. Oh, my game just crashed. When I walked through that door. That's unfortunate.
Oh, wow. You don't quick save enough.
Well, I'm in the middle of a bunch of guards.
Guards?
I'm gonna launch it again. Here I go.
Same. Classic Bethesda game.
Oh, bless
I love how I keep saying that, and it's not even a Bethesda.
Yeah.
Not at all. Bethesda had no part of the game.
Well, here I go again on my own. Bless you again.
Why does it look all wrong?
Because it was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what the Streamlabs likes to do to your screens when you exit too fast or something.
Thanks, Streamlab.
Alright, boys, I'm gonna let you shoot this one out. Alright, I'm gonna just...
shoot 'em up.
Pow, pow! Hi, friends. Bye, friends. My disguise has
Let's
failed.
go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
So this is a bad idea to just run. I'm dead. I'm not gonna run as fast this time. I'm just gonna walk through. Take my time. La da da da, spawning my friends. There they are. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Got a whole firing squad coming in here. Just let these guys clear it out for me. Don't keep shooting my friends. My disguise as a fan. I'm not going to resort to sneaking.
We're pretty good at this.
Yeah, my board reputation did decrease from killing those guys, I guess. Da, 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 da. There, here's a quick save, alright. I'll unseal this door. Don't crash on me. Alright, alright, here I go. Well, I guess it's time to troubleshoot Outer Worlds?
Oh.
It crashes every time I go in there. I'm gonna try it again.
Shit, what room is that?
I don't know. I've never been in this room. I've never had the game crash like this by entering a room.
Is this Brave New World quest?
Oh yes. Is it?
The whole problem lies around the guard ID. If you got it through the dialogue, then the game will crash.
No matter what?
You get tired of patrolling?
Yeah.
Just go
So
rub some
if you got it through the dialogue, it says.
I did, yeah.
Can you load to before you did that?
I can try, I think. I play for the dialogue. That's kind of sad. What if I fail in my disguise?
Oh, it says someone says there is literally no fix on that site. Oh. That was a different comment. Yeah, but this guy said good. Once I got in the room, so I loaded an older save, went in guns blazing without getting the guard ID, and killed everyone before I reached the door that I have to unseal. Once I got into the room, I crashed there. It does kind of suck. It was pretty cool how you just snuck through everything. That was awesome. But apparently there's a bug that prevents.
Hold on, I'm gonna fucking see what I can do.
You gotta load before you got the ID.
I will, I'm just gonna fucking... see if I can go in with a failed disguise. I mean, if I decide to kill him, but I want to talk to the dude, so, I'm just gonna load. I wonder why it gave me a system save point then. You're letting me down today, technology. I fucking figured it was like the ID thing too. I was like, I bet this thing is glitching it somehow.
The punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised.
You knew it!
Anything useful?
Just murder them all.
I promise.
You are here.
And how long will it take? You're gonna kill me? Why bother with a ticket?
The sentence.
Transmission.
I'll see you later.
See you soon, Captain.
I'll see you soon. Put on my fucking fancy suit. God damn it, it's just custom tailored. Alright. Oh yeah, going on. God damn it!
System alert. Secure.
Captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Margot.
That's the last of them.
I sure do love doing me some drugs.
Wasting my time. Stay down, hullhead.
Shh. Nice one, Captain.
Oh no. It hurts so bad. Oh, no.
I'm Kate.
I've had quite enough of you.
Beating the shit out of everybody. Oh, I didn't mean to save in the middle of combat, but I did.
Oh my god, I like how it zoomed in on that.
And now I'm losing reputation with the board killing these guys.
Great work.
Could have just walked by him, but no, the game's bugged. Just gotta murder them all.
It's gonna be great.
What use does a prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
Yeah, for real.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
I really feel like making it back out's gonna be the easy part, Vic, because I'm gonna literally murder everyone that they've employed on the way in, alright? Alright, Vic? Vic?
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh?
It is.
Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you still have your save where you're right in front of the door, you can just not go in the room and murder the guy from outside the door.
Yeah, but I want to talk to that guy.
Oh, okay.
It looks like he's gonna talk to me, so.
Yeah, however, this fix doesn't work for non-violent players who want to talk to the chairman first. Oh.
Whoop!
Incoming!
Oh, there is another way. It says if you enter through the other door, trouble is getting there. It says head back to the central walkway. You'll find a closed-off area to the right with a large elevator. You to the left.
I could try. Hold on, let me see how far I can get.
Can it pass them to the...
Up until the prison part. I think I can get back there decently enough.
Oh yeah, I think that's the door that's talking.
This is the one I went
Yeah. If you look through the door frame, you'll see another door on the other side with restricted across it. If you enter through the other Chairman Rockwell door.
I'll get there. It'll be fine. I've done this before. Oh! Good luck, losers.
You do still need.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Where's your army? Oh, there you are. Okay, so if you go to the right, that's the way you go.
I went to the right, damn it!
Not through the middle there, like around the outside.
Oh, to the right over there?
Like you want the pillar to sort of be on your left, go around that big circle with the railing.
It'll be fine, I'm almost there anyways.
Shoot.
I'll even save I'm almost there. Help me, Iconoclast!
One little shot and run away.
There, see? It all worked out fine.
It's all fine. Oh my god! Oh my god. Where did that even happen?
Help me, Iconoclast!
So disoriented.
Over here, Iconoclast! They're hurting your friend! I know there's more of you! Hurry up! This way!
They're confused! Oh, is Victor Max, Vicar Max about to die?
Oh, he'll be fine. It's all fine.
My employees can't die. They're invincible.
Don't you look at me, I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not fucking here, I said! What's up, Vipe? How you been, bro? I'm trying to be good. I didn't want to fucking kill any of these people.
I'll take your confession now.
Oh, nice. Oh, why is she beating up the dead guy?
Because it's good.
I'll take your confession now. So good.
Come on, he's a Vic. It's good. I'm not trying to kill them. They've given me no choice. I've literally talked up until this point, and I just got here and the game actually has a bug that I had to come all the way back for just to be able to talk to this guy because it was crashing if I don't fucking try to just stand back and shoot him. So, here I go again, saving right at the one spot I went back. I'm serious, Vipe! I talk to everyone. I'm an old man who finds nothing uninteresting. Alright, here I go. Oh.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl?
Look who
Couldn't
it is.
find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And the convict. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem
The
keen on
captain's
returning.
treated me right.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
Oh, goodness.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
What do you mean? I shot my way in here. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word. You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony.
This guy is
Remarkable.
talking so big, like
It's a wonder
he's
what
wearing
Phineas saw in
nothing
you.
protective.
Then
Just
again,
shoot him in the
he's
head.
an insane person.
I don't kill everybody.
He's our insane person now.
Remarkable.
A proper company man.
He's such a sarcastic dude.
Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics,
That
if I'm
rotten
honest.
bastard.
But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on!
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you
We
through.
have more
but it's
colonists.
done.
That's fine.
It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
I believe we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery.
No, you aren't.
You're just getting in the way.
You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd be more
He
cooperative
has
about
the
all this.
biggest
Right.
frown.
This
Like, I've never
coming from
seen
a
anyone frown
psychopathic
this
outlaw.
much.
Yes, I'll try to be
That's
more
how he
open-minded
lives.
about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help.
Haha, sure you don't. Persuade. With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, you could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an
I like how it
unreasonable
gives you a
man.
chance to just
If you
persuade him
manage
if
to
you have
storm the
90
castle, as it were,
fucking
and make it out of here with Phineas alive,
like charisma.
I can't exactly
Oh
afford
Jesus,
more havoc than you've already
he's going
caused.
for it.
Fine. If you survive,
Damn.
you'll need someone to sell the rest
Damn.
of the on your plan.
Good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. Alright. Non-violent. Except I have to kill a bunch of people. He said if I survive killing all of his guards. Cameras. He says security footage ain't done. What's going on? Commerce. I bet the engineers.
Just kill all of my guards. I'll be right back.
No idea how tough it was getting a fucking green tarp. It's not a green tarp. It's a white cloth painted green. Anyways. Is there a Kano class down there? Alright. Don't want to fight, but I feel like I'm not going to have much of a goddamn choice.
All right, MSI. I'm not one to out, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Did I shoot the wrong guys, or no? They're over there helping. Oh no! Oh no! Hey! Hey! Run and hide and don't die. Oh shit! Everyone's dead. Where are my friends? I thought I saw someone over here who... No, that's not my friend! Fuck! I'm gonna load that last save. Because I might have shot some people that were on my team when they turned against me. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Going to walk alone. But I fucking made up my mind and I'm not taking any more time. So here the fuck I go again.
Got it. Heads down.
I'm reloading. All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Die all of
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
They're not... They did die. Just not this time, though. Killed them all. I'm just gonna save just for the hell of it. I think those are my friends. They are. Ah, friends. I see you've made it and helped me out quite a bit over here. Thank you, MSI. Alright. Going up.
We're really doing this, huh?
We are.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Come on, a little more than that, Vic. Oh no. You have to go sleep.
Captain.
Vipe.
You have an uncanny
for your
talent
brain
for
to not
complicating
sleep.
my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things.
No, I didn't.
You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
The natural order is uncertainty and chaos. It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. To your credit, Captain, you are one of the colony's finest specialists. Your technical abilities are beyond reproach. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Good luck. Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parlay with me.
I might not have a pet on it as I do. You don't want to die in Tatars. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
More than people take me on. One good reason to sleep. I already just said it. If you sleep deprive yourself, or if you don't sleep right, it doesn't like it's not just muscle repairing in your body. Like it's like brain repairing. It like flushes out toxins or something because your brain doesn't have a certain system like it does for the rest of your fucking body to get rid of the toxins in it. It does it through sleep. That's why some people start hallucinating when they become sleep deprived. Interesting that you think I'm going to die. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on. Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will? You have absolutely no chance against me, but I love your positive attitude.
So full of confidence as always. If you're trying to make me nervous, it won't work. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line
You don't have to fucking die here. Board's not worth dying for.
There isn't much of a board left, thanks to you. You've thrown this system into disarray. Cleaning up your mess will be the work of a lifetime.
Well,
you were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
he's not fucking mad. We can save this world, persuade and science. Dr. Wells and I are both scientists. We believe Halcyon can still be saved.
I'm aware of Dr. Wells' plan. Revive some brilliant scientists and engineers from the Hope and work with them to save the colony. He's already revived you, after all. 50 or 60 years ago, I might have agreed with you. But we've passed the point of no return. The best scientists in Halcyon can't save us.
Why not? We've already made strides. It's going to take a miracle to save Halcyon, but we can do it if we work together.
I appreciate your confidence, Captain. But so long as you're allied with Dr. Wells, we can never work together. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this.
How do you plan to fix this?
I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
You can't. I'm an expert hacker as well. Lie and hack? Sorry, could you repeat that? I was too busy taking over your security system. I'm gonna intimidate. I've left a lot of corpses behind me, Sophia. You sure you want to be the next?
When you put it that way, no. Not in the least. Damn it all. Very well. You win. I'm familiar enough with your methods to realize my chances of survival are low.
Yes.
Congratulations, Captain. You've outplayed me. I accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Thank you. I'm glad we could settle this without violence.
I just hope you've made the right decision.
I hope I have as
The
well.
fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
See if I fucking did it. I solved this without fucking violence. These windows were on the fucking what the hell ever. Going up here. Oh, look at the chandeliers. Nice little. Oh, there's like a fucking boss fight down there too. Glad I could talk my way out of shit. Oh, this is a nice place. The chairman's key. Alright, Phineas, I would like to actually check this place out a little, but we're going to look. Alright, Phineas.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
And I you, Phineas.
You must have said something to get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man.
Yes.
You are absolutely out of your mind.
I know.
And I can't begin to thank you enough.
Not a problem. Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me.
That's what she said.
Arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I feel the same. I don't like the sound of all that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
Jesus.
There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Yes.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon?
No.
We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Oh, no. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started. Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. Yes. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore.
Oh, God.
We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
If I was in space, and I was living somewhere and the Earth did get destroyed, I would feel so deeply hurt to never come back to that, even though I stay here and stream a lot and shit. You mentioned a frigate disappearing.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace.
Oh, God.
That was 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
we did hear about that.
We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
Something else I want to know about the other colonists, Phineas.
I wasn't trying to get away from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony.
Except for me.
You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
I forgive you, Phineas. I know how.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now.
Yes.
If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
I don't have any more questions. We got work to do.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me.
Jesus.
We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
Oh, God.
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Of course I will. What the fuck? I've got plans. With the chairman in my pocket, no one's going to know I'm running the colony. I've already convinced the chairman to myself. Help me in. I'll be happy. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see.
No, we're helping each other.
You're the one who's going to save us all.
No.
I'm just the one who set you on your path.
We're doing this
You're
together.
the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
We need...
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free.
In a sense.
Our future is uncertain,
It is.
and no one knows what tomorrow holds.
No.
Exciting, isn't it?
Well, this is how it's always been. Oh goodness, what's happening?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse.
Oh, God.
With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation.
Did you beat it?
I don't
but
know.
most of them
I'm
found a
listening.
way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide Medevit's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation.
Damn.
Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse.
Why?
A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Oh.
It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective.
Sure did.
She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe.
Oh.
Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work
Some of them were
trying
even
to
legal.
repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with. and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could.
Oh, fair.
He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace.
Nice.
Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker.
Oh, goodness.
And Parvati, enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
I fucking wish I had.
Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor.
Oh, damn.
Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists. There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor.
Yep, that was because of me.
If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope.
Holy shit.
Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor.
Oh.
He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon.
Yeah, what about me?
Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster.
Jesus.
The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you.
Did you?
No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
My name's Elm. Captain Elm. Oh shit. It's the same as the beginning. Oh, I guess I did beat it. But there's other planets I didn't lock, and I did every single side quest. I talked to every single person, and I went everywhere.
Can you still go back and continue playing?
Maybe. I'm gonna watch the scroll. Smoke a little.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna watch the scroll. I said scroll!
Scroll.
Scroll.
How many new followers because of Outer World?
None.
The huge Outer Worlds watching community that's
None.
definitely.
But this is the first game I've only played while streaming. Like, I beat this whole thing streaming. I didn't play this at all, like, not streaming. That was, like, my goal when I
Red
bought
Dead Redemption would have been the next one.
Yeah, but hopefully, fucking, it just gets refunded.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Me neither.
Hopefully.
I'm just hopeful. Even if they don't do it, and fucking, I bought it. Someone will fix it someday. This shit's clogged. I got no poker around.
What happened to your poker?
I don't know.
Just burn it. Just burn
I tried.
all
I've
the
been
clog.
burning the whole time. I'm burning this whole time.
It's too much clog.
Clog's too deep. This is the realest clog I've ever had to deal with. I wonder if I can go over here.
Clog to remember.
Oh, I don't remember any clog. For the rest of you, spooky. Prometheus are gonna continue. Development weddings. Constant gone. Jikwaka Chang. Shit.
Jikwaka Chang. What?
I don't know. In memoriam. Development. Fucking tabletop. Surviving characteristics for 3+ years of service. Casting and voice production. Just as additional voices.
Additional voice actors. Miscellaneous actors. Big shout out to random people.
David fucking Laverge, their financial collector. Private divisions.
Oh yeah, his name needs to be in there, alright? You can't have miscellaneous actors.
Look at these label managers. Production approbations.
Whoa.
How many testers did you have? A lot of testers. Kyle Wong, Deborah Bo Willies. Deborah Bo Willies is probably the best tester I ever heard of. IT support staff. Automation engineer. Legal. Resources. Asia Publishing
Oh yeah, the legal team.
Operations.
Big shout out to the legal team.
Oh, Ellen Chong in Singapore. Shit.
And Singapore.
Concept team Nicodemus Madison was a good art director. Alright. Hiroshi Shinagi. Character. I don't know what that means.
And who could forget?
Cinematic team. Jerome Herring. Nexgaki Naxian Bien. Naijian Thien Ka. Dai Thai Thong Chi. Hong Min Duk. Team Rita. Oh, now for the Paris division.
My God.
Spaceballs. The dinner plate.
They're really giving everyone credit, alright? Even if you didn't buy that language version of the game.
Exigent. I don't know what an exigent is. I just don't know what that is. Sparasoft. Localization by Lionbridge. It's a translation team for localizing stuff. Spanish, Polish. Jeez, they got every language.
Hell yeah. And they all need credit, okay? Every translator.
Yes. And their families.
Oh yeah.
And their close friends.
Hey, this guy's parents were both named this and this. Their parents, and they just go through their lineage. His grandfather had been known for translating many titles.
They're supposed to have a few kids, so we're gonna mention them too.
Yeah. They plan on having kids, and these are the names they picked out.
And then this is if their kids have kids.
Yeah. They've already chosen to name their own grandchildren.
Score was mixed by John Rod. That's terrible. Unreal. You're getting outdated. I wish more people would mod you. W-wise, I'm not impressed. FaceX, I mean, you did alright. You had to use the same teeth for everything. Insta-L, whatever. Quixels is for the mega scans.
You did alright.
All of you guys fucking hid so much bullshit. My water had no interaction when I walked through it or reflections. A lot of the reflections were off, and the reflections were it just loads back to the main screen. I don't get to keep playing.
You can't even like continue that save?
I mean, not after I beat it, but
I mean, no.
Alright, but I did every side quest that I picked up, and I talked to every single person. But the thing is an uninhabitable icy planetoid on the edge of Hylian system. Typhon has nothing to offer to the Hylian colony. And then Hephaestus, the coolest planet to the sun. Hephaestus Mining Company was first established outpost here. Has claimed the planet for itself. And here, this huge planet over here, Herodios and Olympius. I didn't get to 4 planets.
Herodios and Olympius.
I gotta look some shit
up how to
now.
get there. Yeah. Maybe you had to kill people to go to those.
The Outer Worlds locked planets. Can you access them? If you've been playing Obsidian's latest RPG, you've probably been as into the space for exploration or whatever. The Outer Worlds locked planets. Can you access them? There are a number of locked planets in the Outer Worlds. When you're viewing your space map, you may have noticed a number of planets which don't appear to have any travel options. Essentially, you're not able to fly your handy little spaceship over and just stop. Yeah. Irradian? That's the one I said, right? No. I think they just spelled it wrong in their thing. Hephaestus, yeah, that's one of them. Olympus, that's another one. And Typhon, yeah, those are it. These planets appear, as we said, on your space map at this stage. Considering the quests that we've seen so far, as well as the lack of environmental of these planets in the main story, we can confirm that the planets are currently not accessible at all. We don't quite know why they're there. Maybe just to flesh out the scale of the world. But it is possible that they could have been placed there as markers for future DLC. While some of the planets are undoubtedly uninhabited and probably won't be home of a thriving quest hub in the future, we're almost certain that Obsidian has bigger plans on the horizon. Keeping these planets in, which will show up in the future content, could have been a clever little way to signpost that. I mean, I'll take it. And that was by the author Ginny Woo. Ginny Woo, you're fucking beautiful, alright. Oh. But, yeah, so we just can't access these planets yet. Honestly, with how big these planets are and shit, I'm sure they'll probably release 1 to 4 more DLCs for each planet. Hopefully.
Jesus, so that there's just more inhabitable on the planets that are already...
Just more backstory, not uninhabitable. I don't know where that author got that from, honestly. This one says it's uninhabitable, but that doesn't... When in a video game have they told you somewhere is uninhabitable and then you don't get sent there? You know?
Well, maybe you'll get sent there, but there's not going to be people or quests.
Come on, Chris, don't fuck with me. If there's going to be a DLC and the planet's in there, there's going to be like a secret lab or some kind of atmosphere. There's going to be something. It's not going to be there just to be called uninhabitable.
Yeah, no one can live there, not with any technology ever. No, the answer is no. That's just like a DM.
No, you can't. Yeah, it's just a planet there that you can't go on. So yeah, I guess I beat it.
No, you can't go.
I guess I beat the game, and I beat every single fucking side quest for me. I checked last night, and I had spent 40 hours on this game. Where the fuck is my timer?
That's all it took? Oh.
Yeah, so up here, it's like 2.5 hours basically, so 42 to 45 hours to do every single quest and get every single piece of dialogue out of every single person with a fucking name that would talk to me. It's just like fucking... Honestly, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic actually took me longer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that seems short.
No, well, it wasn't by much. It was 48 hours to do all of Knights of the Old Republic. But technically, I added a bunch of mods, and one of them was the Sith Lord's Restored Content that added a shitload of dialogue that they cut out of the game.
Oh shit, yeah.
But
I love mods that are like that. They're like, hey, this was still in the code. We found it. We re-enabled.
Yeah,
they scrap.
Here you go. Woo! Alright, so I just can't go to those other planets, and I've done everything. Ada, it was a fun time, Outer Worlds. I wish there was actually more. He said we had work to do, so I figured I was about to actually do a whole shitload more, but I wish Red Dead would have been better, because then I'd have a new game to play, but I guess I'll just go and farm World of Warcraft.
The game that keeps on giving a lot of the same stuff over and over, but you can.
I like working with groups of 40 people at a time and beating huge bosses.